Okay, and so my last question here, and I've been asking everybody,
Mm.
is sort of, and it doesn't have to be Chinese medicine related, but I'm curious to what you're going to say. So, three practical tips for any family, any parent who wants to raise a happier, healthier family.
Oh man, that's a great question. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great question. So, and I actually can answer this because I've got a 14-year-old that lives here. My wife's 14-year-old niece from China has been living with us for the past few years and going to school here. So,
Oh, cool.
so I've got a kid in my life, so I can actually speak to this from a place that is not theory. So I would say the first thing is what I just suggested, our own 1% internal cultivation. Because if we can be more present with ourselves, we can be more present with the people that we care about. I would say that first and foremost, right? That old thing about if you're in an airplane and the oxygen mask come down, put yours on first. I think it's so important. We got to, if we can't take care of ourselves and model that, especially for our children, where are they going to learn it?
Right.
So start with that. The
Yep.
second thing is so old fashioned. Family dinner together. I used to work late until this kid showed up in my life. Now I don't work late because I say, oh, no, I got dinner with my family tonight. That time is so precious.
Yeah.
Really important. Really important.
Love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's like the highlight of my day. I like, I get a little teary when I think about it because it's such a beautiful moment in the day. We come together, we eat, we appreciate each other. Um, it's really sweet. And I'd say the other thing is, um, listen to your kids. Listen, I mean, really listen to your children. Um, because they've got an openness of perspective and heart that many of us, as we grow into adults, we build some barriers to. And kids will open that up for us. It can be really painful and difficult and frightening. Sometimes I hear my niece ask questions or say things, and it raises issues for me. I mean, it'll really touch a lot of buttons. And I'm deeply grateful because this kid is alive and reminding me to work on some of my own stuff so I can be more alive and meet her in answering those questions. So
Nice.
yeah, those are the three that I would have.
And those are certainly practical. I think everyone can do that now. Just listen, spend time with them, family dinner, and take care of yourself. Give yourself that 1% so you can
Yeah,
give the other 99 to your family.
that's right. Oh, and one more thing, you just used the word listen. So I just want to share this with you real quick as a way of ending. So the traditional way of writing the character listen in Chinese, it uses actually three different characters. It's got the character for ear, it's got the character for eyes, and it's got the character for heart. So if you look at the character for listen, you'll see that it gives you instructions for how you listen. You use your auditory, you use your visual, you use your heart.
That's great. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, and so you don't really see patients sort of virtually, right? Because, I mean, you're an acupuncturist. You can't do virtual acupuncture, right?
I can't do virtual acupuncture. No, I mean, sometimes just having a helpful talk can be enough to get people going in another direction. But no, I don't do any virtual work other than the podcast that I do, which
Yeah.
is mostly for acupuncturists these days.
And that
Um,
is called Qiological.
Qiological. It's deep and geeky in Chinese medicine. But there's another one that I retired, but it's still up and you can listen to it. It's called
Everyday
Everyday
acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good stuff there for the everyday listener.
And that's how
Yeah.
I first discovered you, actually, is through that podcast. And I'll occasionally tune into your Qiological podcast too. So it's not too geeky, I don't think.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
think so. I mean, sometimes then I'm like, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. But those are the ones that I don't usually listen to. So,
Yeah.
but all right. So I know your day is booked. So I'll go ahead and let you go. I thank you for spending an hour with us and talking to us all about detoxing air quotes as far as Chinese medicine goes. So,
Well, thank you, Dave. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you and talk, and I hope your listeners have found this to be helpful.
oh, and I'm sure they did. So yeah, we'll put his everyday acupuncture and his Qiological in the show notes, and then so until next time, Michael, you have a good day.
All right. Thanks so much.